Terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the Caps offense. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 55 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Carlson now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
How many times in the course of the game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Shreds the tackle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give it to him up the middle. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And New York set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. One final try for McCown. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Ron Woodson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. The Bills offense ready to go here on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. And this will be incomplete. They go back to the ground with McCoy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And some room to maneuver. Oh, no, lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. To the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. See you next time. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Hill with it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nifty move. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, and now he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there from 17 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And now it's third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Screen pass to Blount. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And now running right through it. A very good return that time. 18 yards. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A'Shawn Robinson there on the stop. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On play action, now Brady. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Back to throw, Brady. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Carlson able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
He's back to throw. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. One last throw here for Stafford. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Rob Woodson with a pick. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters.
Hey, it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Underneath for Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's a second down. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Throwing now is Taylor. And that is incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive. The bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Taylor. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down. Taylor to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Here we go. It's Taylor on fourth down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And down inside the 15 he goes. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play. That
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on.
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Roethlisberger to throw. Goes underneath for Bell. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Here's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one incomplete. That some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the ref makes a call. No touchdown there. Wipe it off the board. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you